An LLC is really 6 steps in the right order, and doing them out of order is how beginners get rejected, delayed, or miss a compliance notice. This is founder filing, where we make the paperwork of starting a business simple and clear. Today, we are walking through the general LLC formation process for first-time founders. State choice, name check, registered agent, articles of organization, operating agreement, EIN, and what comes next. This is educational information only, not legal or tax advice. Requirements vary by state and by your situation, and there are no guarantees on approval, taxes, banking, or compliance. Before you rely on anything, talk to a CPA or attorney who understands your business. The first step is choosing the state where your LLC will be formed. For many U.S. small businesses, the simple answer is your home state, because that is where you live, work, sell, hire, store inventory, or serve customers. People hear about Wyoming, Delaware, and Nevada, but forming in another state can create extra registered agent fees, foreign qualification filings, annual reports, or taxes in the state where you actually operate. A non-resident founder or venture-backed startup may have different reasons to choose a state, but a local freelancer usually does not need a complicated structure. The do-it-today tip is to write down where your business will physically operate and where customers will pay you. The drawback of chasing a trendy state is paying twice for paperwork you did not need. Your LLC name has to be available under your state's rules, and it usually must include a required ending like LLC or limited liability company. The state name search is only one layer. You also want to check whether the domain, social handles, and basic trademark conflicts could cause confusion later. This does not mean you need a perfect brand before you file, but it does mean you should avoid names that are too similar to existing businesses in your space. Some states restrict words like bank, insurance, university, or professional terms. The do-it-today tip is to test 3 name options before falling in love with one. The caveat is that state approval of a name is not the same as trademark clearance, so ask an attorney if the brand will matter. A registered agent is the person or company listed with the state to receive official notices and legal documents for your LLC. You can often serve as your own agent if you have an address in the state, and can be available during business hours. But many founders use a service for privacy and reliability. Northwest Registered Agent is strong for privacy-focused owners because it includes registered agent service, business address use, and mail scanning on its registered agent plan. Busy is attractive for budget formation because it often includes the first year of registered agent service with formation. Zen Business is beginner-friendly, with formation and compliance add-ons. LegalZoom is a familiar mainstream brand with broad legal service upsells. The drawback is recurring annual cost, and you should skip a paid agent if your state, privacy needs, and schedule make self-service reasonable. The Articles of Organization are the formation document that officially creates the LLC with the state. The name varies by state, but the idea is the same. You provide the LLC name, registered agent, organizer, business address or mailing address, management structure, and sometimes a basic purpose statement. You can usually file directly with the Secretary of State or similar agency, or use a service to prepare and submit it. State filing fees vary widely, and processing times vary too. The do-it-today tip is to file from the official state website if you are doing it yourself, not from a lookalike search ad. The drawback of DIY is that you must read state instructions carefully. The drawback of services is that add-ons can raise the total cost fast. An operating agreement explains how the LLC is owned and run. Even if your state does not require you to file it publicly, many LLCs should still have one. It can cover ownership percentages, voting rights, profit distributions, manager authority, what happens if someone leaves, and how major decisions are approved. For a single-member LLC, it may feel unnecessary, but it still helps show that the LLC is a separate business with its own rules. For a multi-member LLC, skipping it can create serious conflict later. The do-it-today tip is to sign and store the operating agreement with your formation documents before money starts moving. The caveat is that templates are not perfect. If there are partners, investors, family members, or unusual rights involved, get an attorney involved. An EIN is the federal tax ID number many LLCs use for banking, payroll, tax forms, and vendor paperwork. The IRS lets eligible applicants apply directly, and the EIN itself is free through the IRS. Many new LLCs get the EIN after the state approves the formation, because the IRS asks for the legal business name and responsible party information. Some formation services offer EIN help, which can be convenient, but it is not the same as a state filing fee. The do-it-today tip is to save the EIN confirmation letter as a PDF in your company records. The drawback of paying for EIN help is paying for something you may be able to do yourself. The caveat is that non-US founders and special cases may need Form SS4 and professional guidance. Formation is not the finish line. After your LLC exists, you still need to separate business money from personal money, understand state annual report rules, check local licenses, set up bookkeeping, keep registered agent service current, and sign documents in the name of the LLC. You may also need sales tax registration, payroll registration, insurance, contracts, or professional licenses depending on the business. This is where many beginners get surprised. The LLC is a legal container, not a complete operating system. The do-it-today tip is to make a one-page compliance calendar with renewal dates, tax deadlines, licenses, and registered agent renewal. The caveat is that requirements vary by state and industry, so do not copy a generic checklist blindly. The 6-step order is simple. Choose the right state, check the name, appoint a registered agent, file the articles of organization, sign an operating agreement, and get the EIN after formation. Northwest Registered Agent is the cleanest pick if privacy and registered agent service matter most. Busy is a budget-friendly starting point if you watch renewals. Zen Business is friendly for guided formation, and LegalZoom is the familiar brand if you want broad add-on services. This is educational information only, not legal or tax advice, and there are no guarantees on approval, tax outcomes, banking, or compliance. Subscribe to Founder Filing for clear paperwork explainers. The paperwork is simpler than it looks, so take it one step at a time, and when in doubt, talk to a CPA or attorney.